Welcome to europaTelevision.com. Today we're here with Kinga Gál from the European Union Parliament. So nice to meet you, Kinga. It's a pleasure. Thank you for speaking with us. So as a EU Parliament member, can you please tell me, what is your vision of Europe?
Oh, well, you know, I work on the field of civil liberties, justice, home affairs, human rights. So I always approach these questions from the human rights, from everyday life perspective. So my vision of Europe is to have, to be able to live safely. And this means everything. So it's not just security of terrorism, but security on the streets, security of our children. So I have the perspective, I have a vision of Europe where the citizens are aware of what's going and what's happening to them. And of course we are talking about vision, so they know what they got to eat symbolically and in the proper meaning of the word. I mean, what they get from for the soul, for the thoughts, and for their own physical reality. It's very important that we should care what's going on with the mentality of the next generation. Therefore, I was initiating here a movement in the protection of the future generations. I think this is what we have to put pressure on. I myself, comparing my life, when I was in the age of this 12 to 18, I have to say that the dangers we had to face, the life we had to face, was much more simple than the life of the children are at this age today. And they are not prepared for being able to protect themselves. So we have to help to find their protection. And this is on all levels. Should it be civic rights? Should it be human rights? Should it be consumer rights? Should it be social rights? Everything. And that's why I think it's very important that we are here in the Parliament, because here you can cross all these different fields. You see everything together. You have a view about what's going on and what's going on in the different member states. That's why I like my work here. But the problem is that sometimes we are easier following what's going on 3,000 kilometers or even more far from the borders of the Union than to see what's happening right on the borders or inside.
And
that's what, for example, yesterday I had two different speeches in the plenary when I said that, okay, now we are very keen to celebrate 20 years anniversary of the break of the wall, of the changes, which was for us who come from Central Europe. That was fantastic, what unbelievable story. But we have to see that with the changes in the legal system, in the system of the structure of the state, does not mean automatically that the changes in the mentality happen. And there are still reflexes which are the old ones. We have problems with national minorities, which were always a big problem in Central and East Europe, which were not solved. They were frozen in for the communist period and now reappeared, and just simply saying that we don't care about this because it's annoying. It's not an answer, because this is already inside the Union. So we have to deal with them and we have to find adequate answers. It's good that we have the safety of our own structure, tradition. In other fields, is less good, or is more problematic to keep it. But we have to find the balance. And as the Union is growing, of course, the structures have to be rethought, structured. That's why I think that although this Lisbon Treaty is like a bad word by now, but everybody is talking about Lisbon Treaty, and the people during the campaign, the electoral campaign, started, don't start. Is what it means. But I do think really that this we needed this treaty because we need the change in the structure in order to be able to cope with the 27, and if the enlargement goes on with the new member states, in order to be able to decide promptly and to change in the bureaucratic way of taking decisions, because this might be the death of the Union if the bureaucratic structure becomes stronger than the political and the everyday life, the political life and the everyday life